You think fearless means not being scared. No anxiety, no second guessing, just move through life like nothing can touch you. That's not fearless. That's a character in a movie. And if you came here for your special, believe in yourself, I'm not your guy. But if you want to know what fearless actually looks like on someone who's been through it, stick around. Here's the question nobody asks. What's the biggest price you've paid in your life so far? Parents yelled at you? Felt lonely? Got into a fight? Bro, that's real. That hurt. I'm not taking that away from you. But that's not what life charges you when it gets serious. This is what serious looks like. 30 years old. Can't land a real job. Paycheck to paycheck every month. Can't build anything real. Just apps, quick hookups, and that hollow feeling after. 35 company lays you off. You've got a kid. Mortgage isn't paid. Savings account is a joke. Your dad gets sick. You're the only son. You look at the hospital bill and you don't have it. 5-year relationship ends. You look around and realize you don't know who you are without her. Friends drift, one by one. You look up one day and there's nobody left who actually knows you. That's what's coming. Watch a 19-year-old hype himself up. Hanging out, smoking, tattoos, being cool. Now watch a 30-year-old who's actually been through it. Quiet, focused, knows exactly where he's going. That's the difference. One knows what things cost. The other hasn't paid yet. Young men drifting in today's world isn't rare. The system is kind of built for it. Cheap dopamine everywhere. No real direction. Your job is to decide how you respond to that system before the bill comes due. Fearless without anything behind it isn't brave. It's just expensive. You walk into a level 50 dungeon at level 3. That's not courage. That's just dying fast. You know Miyamoto Musashi? Not the legend, the real one. A wanderer. No home. No one watching. Just a man who spent his entire life stepping into fights he wasn't sure he'd survive. He wasn't fearless because he was talented. He was fearless because he had already died 1,000 times in training before he ever stepped onto a real battlefield. That's the template. Not the guy who talks the loudest. The guy who's been at it the longest, in silence. So how does this actually work? Think of it like a game. Every time you step into something unknown, something that actually scares you, you collect XP. Your first gym session. Skinny. No idea what you're doing. Surrounded by guys twice your size. And believe me, they respect you. Every single one of them started somewhere. They remember their day one. First time you set a boundary. With friends, with a girl. You don't know how they'll react. Maybe they push back. Maybe they leave. You say it anyway. First time you start something with no guarantee it works. Just you and the thing. Fear got smaller. You're not fearless yet, but you're building toward it. Every level you clear, you can handle a bigger unknown next time. That's how capacity works. Nobody can see it from the outside. Nobody claps for it while you're building. But when life hits you with the real stuff, the job, the hospital bill, the loss, you don't collapse. Not because you feel fearless, because you've been stepping into unknown long enough, without even realizing that you've been training for this the whole time, like you've been grinding side quests your whole life, and now you've got the stats to fight the final boss. There's a woman who graduated college at 70 years old. No career to build, no resume to pad, nothing to prove to anyone. She just had something she wanted to do, and she did it. No announcement, no hype, just showed up. That's fearless. There's a guy who walked into a gym for the first time at 18. Fat, didn't know how any of the machines worked, felt everyone watching. He came back the next day, and the day after. That's fearless. Look at Eminem in 8 Mile. Forget the song. Look at the guy. Living in a trailer. A mother who's a wreck. A kid to feed. A dead-end job that treats him like a ghost. When he walks up to that mic, in front of a crowd waiting for him to choke, he's not brave. He's just out of options. That's the secret. Staying where you are is scarier than moving forward. He didn't do it for the aesthetic. He didn't make an edit about his grind. He just moved. Because in that trailer, there was nothing left for him but the noise of his own failure. Fear is just an emotion. Everyone has it. The guy you think has it together, he has it too. You know the fake fearless guy? Everyone does. Loud, performs, needs the room to notice. And somehow, everyone in the room feels a little embarrassed for him. They just don't say it. That's not fearless. That's a costume. The real one? He doesn't announce anything. Doesn't need to. His aura pulls the room in, without him trying, like a black hole. No noise, just gravity. That's what enough unknowns does to a person. You don't become someone who isn't scared. You become someone fear can't stop anymore. And people feel that, always. Life doesn't ask if you're ready before it hits you. You lose your job, didn't ask if you were ready. Medical bill hits, didn't ask if you had savings. She leaves, didn't ask if you could handle it. Life drops the cost on you. Your job is to be ready when it does. And it's never too late to start building. There's no starter pistol, no perfect age. One man starts at 60 because he has to. A kid starts at 12 because he wants to. Neither of them waited to stop being scared first. No one told them when to start. They just started. The only people who never get there are the ones still waiting for fearless to show up first. Fearless doesn't show up first. You move, you build, you level up, and one day you look back, not at the guy who was never scared, at the guy who was scared every single time and moved anyway. We're all on the way.